Hey guys, Vick here and welcome to a first look, quick look. I don't usually do these, but I put a picture of this on Instagram and I've had about 15 emails, so I thought I'll answer everyone's sort of questions about my first impressions, do a little quick look first impressions video. We'll go down low and I'll give you a close look just so you can have a sort of first impression of this brand new mod from Innokin. It is the Cortex mod from Innokin. And I know what you're thinking, where's the screen? The screen's here. There's the screen. Look at that. Underneath. So what's the crack with this? Why the buzz? Why the hype? Why the excitement and the confusion? Basically, Innokin have now released, and this is their first temperature control mod. They're planning on doing a Disruptor 2 as well, which is going to have TC, but that is not coming out just yet. It's going to be in the new year. This is now officially out and released, the Cortex mod. So it does TC, it's got the same battery as the Coolfire 4 Plus, and it also comes, if you get it in the kit form, it also comes with this, the iSub S tank. And what this has got going on is nickel heads. It's got all the features of the latest iSubs, the Apex and what have you. It's got the top fill, it's got the way that you push in the heads, and it's got the airflow and stuff, but it's also got a nice big window instead to help you see, and they've moved the airflow down to the bottom as well, which is good. We'll go down low, I'll give you a nice quick look at this, we'll come back up top and I'll tell you some details about it and my first impressions of it. So we'll see you in a second. Okay guys, let's have a quick look at the Cortex up close. Let us remove this tank. I'll show you the tank. Really quick look at the tank. This is the iSub S, and it's now got this beautiful window. Still got your top fill, still got the same sort of drip tip style. You've got the airflow options at the bottom here. Go all the way open and then they start closing off like this. I like it like that. You unscrew this and pull out the tank, the coil head there, and yeah, the big plus, the big advantage is it's got nickel heads available now if that's what you want. It's got Clapton heads available now if you want, and you can now see your blooming juice, which is brilliant. You can now actually see how much juice you've got left in the tank through those windows, and they're nicely protected by these bars as well, which I quite like, which is good. So that's the iSub S, and we'll come back to that, I'm sure. So, starting at the top, we've got the 510 here. If I get a poker, actually, I'll use a vape tip. If you use a vape tip, you can see that it's a bit pushy there. Try and use this. You can see there, it's spring-loaded to a certain extent, certainly squidgy anyway, and it was working fine with everything I've put on it so far. This is the button. And then if you come down here you can see plus and minus. I'll give you a little look around it. Got these sort of stripes, they come out better, they look better in real life. And you can see sort of all the blemishes that you get off your fingers and things like that. On this side you've got your charge port, 2 amp fast charging if you have the right cables and stuff. And then down here, this is where the magic happens, plus and minus buttons. And if we turn it on, 1, 2, 3, Innokin. Oh, I did that wrong way around. So, sorry, here we go. So it's off. And then we go 1, 2, 3, and Innokin technology. The screen doesn't come across great on camera, but it's nice in real life, I like it. And you can see what the screen's got going on there. 430 Fahrenheit, 0 seconds, there's no atomizer attached, and then if you press plus and fire, it goes into wattage mode. I think it wants me to, oh, plus and minus, fire and minus. I think it wants me to go and put my tank back on. Screws down nice and flush. Let's have a look where we're at here with this. And we're back into temp mode. by pressing minus and fire. So if you hold down plus and minus, it allows you to scroll through, and that's your maximum Celsius. And it has Fahrenheit available as well. So that's sort of a nice basic quick look. We'll go back up top and I'll tell you the pros and cons of this. Okay, so that was the Cortex down low and up close. Just a little quick look there. So what sort of things are there to know about this so far? Okay, so you can get it in black, silver, red, and blue. It has this sort of matty fin. The black one has this sort of matte vapor shark, almost vapor flask-esque finish to it, which is a bit of a fingerprint magnet in some ways if you've got greasy or wet hands or juicy hands or whatever. And so it does mark up a little bit. So there is that. It's got the same battery as the Coolfire 4 Plus. And obviously the most striking, unique change, obviously it's got temperature control, which is totally new, but this screen underneath, having the screen underneath and the screen, it's very nice and clear actually. It's good, it's good. But it does seem a bit of a change having the screen underneath, you know, not too many mods do that. It vapes like this, I'll give you a go. And that is at 430 Fahrenheit. And basically, what's going on here? This is with the nickel coil in, which is 0.15, and it's at 430 Fahrenheit. Now, what it's doing is there's two things that has struck me off straight off the bat, and I could be wrong about this. Maybe I've not found the option yet, but it doesn't seem like you can adjust the wattage in temperature mode. What it does is it automatically decides what wattage to do based on the temperature of the coil. Now, if you remember in the Cloudpool Mini Plus, that was a massive negative for me, and if it had have only had that option, it would have been a massive 2 thumbs down for that mod overall. But with this one, it actually does the automatic function very well. It manipulates the wattage really nicely. It's a very smooth vape. It's also DC current as well, so it's like bang on the power when it does it. But when it's got a completely cold coil, it's coming out at 75 watts and then it dips down and levels out, and it's actually doing that very well. Now, I haven't done a sort of a dry burn test or anything like that yet. I haven't had a chance to do anything like that yet, so I'm not going to go out and say it's amazing in temp control, works perfectly in temp control yet, but what I will say is the vape has been really, really pleasant in temperature mode so far, and that's from someone who's a bit of a temperature skeptic. But as you can see, you know, it's performing really nicely in temp mode. The other feature that I don't think it has, I'm happy to be wrong, put in the comments if you know I'm wrong, I don't think it has the ATI lock feature, which is interesting as well. But again, I actually think the temperature function is performing really well. So in spite of those two things, it's actually vaping really nicely. The battery life in this Coolfire 4 Plus battery, this 3300 mAh LiPo, it performs brilliantly. It performs so much better than a single 18650 in my opinion. The mod overall, feel wise, is very solid. These plus and minus buttons are a little bit small, a little bit fiddly, but they're underneath and you only need them when you're messing about, so that's pretty good. The tank as well, loving the tank. I was a big fan of the iSub Apex, but I didn't like the look of it, and I struggled to know how much juice was left in my tank. They've solved that problem, and that turns this into one of my favourite clearomisers so far. I haven't encountered any problems with it yet, but we'll see. Overall, you know, I think it's really good. It works with titanium, nickel and canthal. And it's very easy to switch between the two. Seems absolutely fine, no problem in wattage mode at all. So if you're getting this, if you're really intrigued by this and you're getting it for wattage mode, then I would say already that it's no problems, absolutely no problems so far. So yeah, so I hope that was of some use. I hope that sort of cleared up some of the thing. I hope it answers those emails that I got. That's my findings so far. Really, really happy with it so far. Really nice, big, sturdy mod that I'm really enjoying using. Even in temperature mode, I'm enjoying using it. It seems like the coil heads really saturate. They take in a lot of juice, and that allows it to keep the temperature down as it's ramping up, and that creates a really nice vape. I'm not hitting my temperature limit. Even though it's only 430, I'm not reaching my temperature limit quickly, which means it's an enjoyable vape on the way up to that temperature. So that is great. That is really good. We'll see. I will be doing a full review, but I just wanted to get this out there and give everyone a little look at it, because a lot of people are really excited about this mod. So we'll see. I've also got the full new range of iSubs, because there's an iSub 5 as well that's out now, as well as the iSub S. There's Clapton heads as well for these if you want those. So I've got all that coming up. Cool 54 Plus review coming up. I've got this as well, the Endura T22 mod, which is an extension to the T18 mod. So I've got that to show you as well. So loads coming up. Please stay tuned. I've been Vick, and I'll see you again soon.